All right, guys. So, big homie, coming back to you real quick, and I just had a thought. Right, I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. Peace, love, and blessings. Um, Appreciate you guys tapping in. I just kind of wanted to touch base real quick, right? Um, because I'm having some thoughts. And first and foremost, I've already ordered my iPhone 15 Pro, right? Right now, I've been rocking 14 Pro Max, which has been pretty good to me. It's one of my favorite colors. Um, New phones, they don't have anything that's like jumping out or popping to me. I was actually trying to and what has changed my perspective is two phones, guys. Has changed my perspective, right? I know you see what I have up here on the screen, right? But I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys what has changed my perspective as far as size of phones, right? So I also have the Alpha Omega Supreme. Purple's my favorite color. This was the closest I can get, which kind of looks white, but it was the closest that I can get, which is lilac to purple. And so that's the color that I got the S23 Ultra in, right? So all that to say, and also Pixel Fold has changed the game. It fits in your hand so perfectly. The outer display is an absolute beast. Right? I hardly ever net. Well, now, I mean, shout out to Google because they changed. They added, which I knew they would. Google, this is what they do. They listen to the people, and they have aspect. They aspect ratioed all the things, right? So now you can use full screen for all your apps, games, anything, whatever app you have on your phone you can use it in full screen mode, smooth, clean. So that shut up a lot of the naysayers that were, crying about that, and they loved it on the Z Fold so much, right? Now, price wise, you're not going to do a whole lot of comparisons. It's more of a, as far as the Z Fold and the Pixel Fold, the Pixels, one thing for me, they're not holding their value because of, I feel, because of just the marketing, right? So, and also, again, they're not for everybody. Everybody knows that stock Android isn't for everybody, but it's growing on me again. I mean, guys, I'm one of the original users of Android. I just really got into creating my content just recently because I was more of a watcher. But I would recommend that if for any of you guys, if you like something and you have a passion for something, like I have a passion for technology, I have a passion for fitness, right? So if you do have a passion for anything, just go with your gut. Don't go with what anybody else says. There's too many people in this area. You can't talk about this topic, whatever. So anyway, my main reason for getting into this was because I wanted to bring my perspective. And fortunately, thanks to all of you guys, there's a lot of people who feel and agree with my perspective and appreciate, the feedback of, a a consumer who's also a lover of tech, right? With that being said, just like I skipped on the Z Fold 5, and I'm not gonna lie, I've backtracked a few times and I had it in my cart and I just can't see myself, buying the same phone again. But again, this is what iPhone users do every year. I get it. Type C. Okay, so we're looking at the screen right now together. Okay, look at the differences here. Just take a look at this. I hope you guys can see this okay. I know that I'm on my, hopefully it's not stretched. I'm on my Odyssey G9, my 49-inch ultra wide monitor. And I hope that this isn't stretched too far. and you can see what I'm looking at, right? Because this is a comparison. Shout out to um, the folks that actually, of course, I will have a bee. I think just flew in my garage. I like to open the garage, guys, but the bugs be bugging. Bugs be. That's why I have a jacket on right now because the mosquitoes. These mosquitoes are new generation mosquitoes, man. So anyway, all right. So yeah, back to what I was saying, guys. So we have pretty much the same phone that they're selling us. They changed the charging port to Type C, which is great. I'm very excited to see that finally, it's here, right? Lightning's gone, Lightning's dead, Type C is here. Not the latest Type C, but it is Type C. All right, so you got the A17 Pro, which we're jumping up from and Apple, everybody knows Apple, they're known for their chipsets. I mean, they always make amazing processors, right? Uh, Of course, the weight is a little bit lighter. You might feel that in your pocket. And personally, I was only able to find a comparison for the Max versus the Max, 14 Pro Max versus 15 Pro Max. But I'm actually looking at the Pro, right? Actually, I'm not looking at. I ordered the Pro. It should be here first week of October. All right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Not a lot of colors. As you can see, I got the beautiful purple color. This is beautiful. Um, and I ordered the natural titanium. That was all they had. Real boring, man, but it is what it is. It's gonna be covered up. Most of the time you cover your phone up anyway. And I got a beast of a case that's sponsored, and I'm actually gonna be uh, uh, doing a mean video on that. Shout out to Armadillo Tech and Caseborn for sponsoring me, hooking me up with the case. Can't wait. I'm gonna kill it for you guys. So anybody else wanna, collab, please let me know. All right. Off that, just take a look, man. I mean, not a lot has changed. For the max version, it's $100 more. Screen's the same. Refresh rate's the same. One gets a little bit more brighter. They got rid of 128, gigs storage. Um, it's just not a lot there. 5 times zoom. You're not going to use zoom a lot. I got the 23 Ultra Omega Supreme, which is shout out to my guy Floss, which you just don't use. Um, you don't use zoom that often on these cell phones. You want subjects that are up close usually. Me, I like to take a lot of sky shots or like architecture, like buildings and stuff like that. And in most cases, you're kind of zoomed out. So hmm, I don't know, guys. I just wanted to talk about it and just basically kind of find out what are you using to justify making a purchase. If you have a 14, what justification are you using to buy a 15 or 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it. It's your boy Big Homie Fit Tech. I just kind of want to tap in with you guys. We're gonna see how this thing goes. Hey, you already know you get the let's keep it real. You get the Apple didn't send me anything. Everybody who you see that are doing reviews already for these iPhones are big dogs. You don't see nobody who, you know, up and coming creators with iPhones already. It is what it is. I'm not hating. I'll spend my money. You know, they give me 650 for the Pro Max, 256 gig. I feel like that's a ripoff. It should be 1,000. And with the difference, I'll be spending for something for the Pro, which is the one that I'm going with. But guess what, guys? I'm going to use that 14 days or whatever, and I'm going to really test drive that bad boy, put my beautiful case that's sponsored on it, and see if it makes a difference for me, see if the battery makes a difference for me. If it doesn't, I'm going to politely repackaged that bad boy. Shout out to my guy Shane Tech. Who I'm trying to get into his content creator mode, and I'll be sending it. I'll be dropping it off personally back to Apple, uh, and then reactivating my 14 Pro Max. So it better knock my socks off within. I'm gonna say within the first week. If I see that the battery sucks, battery is usually not a big deal for me. I have chargers everywhere. So, but anyway, just wanted to touch base, guys, and see if you guys can explain to me, you know, what's the justification for this purchase for you guys. I know mine is a little bit tough for me, even though I'm getting the 650 off. I feel like my iPhone 14 Pro Max is worth more. If you go to Samsung with the iPhone 14 Pro Max or any of these other companies, they'll give you a lot more. So let's talk about it in the comments. Peace, love, and blessings. All right. Don't forget, share the video, subscribe. It's your boy Big Homie. Catch you in the next one.